Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today what are we going to do? We are going to learn genders in Spanish. So gender in Spanish is el género. Now what happened in Spanish, we have a gender of nouns. In English we don't have it, but in Spanish we do have the genders of nouns. For example, if you hear this thing with Hindi language. So for example, मेरी किताब गिर गई. Okay, so kitab has a gender. किताब गिर गई. We never say मेरी किताब गिर गया. It's a wrong sentence in Hindi language. So as in Spanish, we also have the gender of nouns. So for example, libro has a gender that is a masculino. So now in Spanish, we have masculino, femenino and neutro. Now in Spanish, how will you identify those? You have to see the endings. In Spanish, you have to see the endings of the word to identify whether it is masculine, whether it is feminine. So I'll tell you. I would suggest you to write in English. First of all, write the date, then write the topic in English, then in Spanish and make a chart like this. It would be easy for you. Okay. So now there are three types of gender I have written. First one is masculino, femenino, neutro. Now in Spanish, you have to see the ending of the nouns to identify whether it is masculine, feminine or neutro. Okay. For example, if it's ending with the O, we consider it as a masculino. If it's ending with the O, अगर कोई भी noun O से end होती है Spanish में, तो it is a masculino. ठीक है? So Spanish में nouns gender identify करने के लिए you have to see कि वो noun की ending क्या है. अगर O से end हो रही है तो that is a masculino. अगर A से end हो रही है तो that is a femenino. ठीक है? There are some exceptions which we will learn later, but right now, if it's ending with the O, that we'll consider as a masculino. Okay? If it's ending with a ma, that is also considered as a masculino. Here it is ma. ठीक है? M-A, ma. And the last one is consonant. Now what happened in consonant? What are consonants now? Consonants, if it's ending with the R, that is a consonant. If it's ending with the B, that is a consonant rather than vowels. Then coming on femenino. Femenino mein first ending is A. Then the another ending is Sion. S-I-O-N. Then Sion. Tar. Dad. Okay, these are the most common endings. A, Sion, Tar, Dad. These are the most common endings for the femenino. Okay, now coming on the neutro. If it's ending with the E, if it's ending with the ista, and if it's ending with the I. Now, as you can see, there are three types of gender: masculino, femenino, neutro. Now, the endings. If it's ending with the O, that is a masculine. If any noun ends with the O, that is a masculino. Ending with a ma, that is a masculino. Ending with a consonant, that is a masculino. Ending with ake, that is also masculino. Now, I'll give some examples one by one. So let's start with the masculine one. Any nouns end with the O, that is a masculino. For example, Chico. Chico is ending with the O. That is a masculino. Now, ma. Problema is ending with a ma. Poema is ending with a ma. So now here I have written written few examples for the masculino one. First one is chico, problema, poema, papel, professor, viaje. Now what happened here? You can see the ending. This is ending with a O. So this is masculino. It is ending with a ma. It is a masculino. Here also it is ending with a ma. Masculino. This is ending with a consonant. Papel, professor. Viaje is ending with a ake. So this is also masculino. Coming on the meanings. Chico means boy. Problema, problem. Poema, poem. Papel is paper. Professor is professor. It's the masculine professor. Viaje is travel. Journey. Viaje is travel. Now just please write the spellings correctly. Don't do any mistakes. Just write it neat and clean in your notebook. Okay. Now this was for the masculine one. So you have to learn the endings. First one is O, ma, consonant and ake. O, ma, consonant, ake. Remember the 4 endings for the masculine one. Now on the feminino. Feminino, if it's ending with a, ta, da, tion, tion. You have seen this. Now for example, por ejemplo, coming on the examples here. If it's chica, it's ending with the a. You can see it here. Chica is ending with the a. So it is a feminine. Okay? Dificultad is ending with a tad. So it is the feminine. Universidad, it is ending with a dad. So you have to see the endings. Okay? So here, conversación. So it is ending with a sion. Okay? Profesión. It is ending with a sion. Okay? Chica, dificultad, universidad, conversación, profesión. Okay? So this is for the a, ta, da, sion, sion. So just remember the ending for the feminine. Chica means girl. Dificultad is difficulty. Universidad is university. Conversación is conversation. Profesión is professions. Profesión is profession. Now coming on the last one, that is nuestro. Okay, so now coming on the last side, that is nuestro. Now what is nuestro? Nuestro, it can be male, it can be masculino, it can be femenino. Okay? So now the endings are ista, I. Now periodista, it's ending with the ista on the and. This is a nuestro word. Estudiante is ending with the E, so that is the nuestro word. Now nuestro word, I'll tell you after a few classes what happened in nuestro. But right now you just understand there are 3 endings, masculino, femenino and nuestro. Okay. So for the masculino, you have those endings, that is ma, consonant O, ake. So just remember these 4 endings. And the femenino, you have again a, ta, da, sion, sion. You have 5 endings. Then for the nuestro, you have the endings. This is ista, a, I. So just remember this is also. Remember the endings whenever you are choosing, whenever you choose the noun, whether it is a masculine or feminine, you will see the endings. So जब भी आप Spanish में किसी भी noun को देखोगे, you have to identify first the gender. It is masculino, it is femenino, or it is neutral. Okay. Now I'll give you a small exercise to do, which you do it in your notebook, and you will identify the gender, whether it is masculino, whether it is femenino, whether it is neutral. Okay. Notebook, you will do this activity, that is identify the gender. So take out your notebook, write down the topic, identify the gender. Now you will write down these 2 words. I am doing this too for you. and I'll write down the more words which you will do it by yourself. So first one is libro. So I am doing these two for you, and I'll write down the more words which you will do it by yourself. So just see how will you do it. Libro is ending with a O. Okay. So it's ending with a O, so that means it is a masculino. I'll write down M in the bracket. And I also have to identify the meaning. Now what is the meaning of this thing? What is libro? Libro means book. So you will write down book here. Okay. Now mochila. Mochila is ending with a A. So that is a feminine one. Now what is the meaning of mochila? Mochila is bag. Okay. So first of all you will identify the gender, then you will write down the meaning. Just for your own information, what does that word mean? So you will also write down the meaning of that particular word in English. Okay. As you can see, I have done the first two for you. Rest of them you will do it by yourself. So the third one, manzana, is ending with a. So now you have to identify whether it is masculine or feminine or not. Okay. And then you will write down the meaning. Sia, objeción, salón, educación, lugar, avión, jugo. So now you will write down the gender, whether it's like this, masculine or feminine, or if it's a neutral, you will write down N. Okay. So do it by yourself. This is just 10 words. You have to do it. Do this activity. Now just do this exercise and we'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye bye, adios, hasta luego.